Gazorpi Antolinini, dwarfs! Oh, sorry, had my cue card upside down. Hello, inanimate audience. My name is Dan, and I am a first-time exit interviewer, let out of my proverbial and literal training cage and ready to take on the world. And, lucky me, I get to have my first ever experience with the rising star, the quick-thinking, the dazzling Paintbrush.
Aw, so sweet! Thank you, Dan the interviewer, for accompanying me on my grand finale press tour. I'm excited to pour my heart out and give all the hot goss the people have been waiting for.
Amazing. And I have the bold, hard-hitting questions straight from the inanimate audience that I think will make this the grandest interview ever.
Bring it on.
Firstly, we're dying to know, are you going to stay on the island for another chance at joining the game, or go home with Baxter and Lightbulb?
You want the scoop, interviewer?
Please!
Since you insist, I'm ready to report that I will be retiring from the competition scene for the first time.
For the first time? Does that mean you plan to unretire?
Shh! The people aren't ready for the double scoop! What they do need to know is that here in this game, I struggled, I persevered, and most importantly, I found a home. But the home wasn't in the world of backstabs and betrayals and other things Silver did, no. The home was family. Such a home is far off on another island, so I shall be departing shortly. This, my most prized viewers, is my final swan song. For now. And scene!
Woo! That's incredible, Paintbrush.
I practiced. Let's keep going. More deep truths to come.
Perfect. Paintbrush, how do you like your eggs?
My eggs? Surely you must mean my exciting adventures with the Bright Lights last season, including, Fans Egg. They were a remarkable group that taught me—
No, just eggs.
Oh, I suppose I find it neat to scramble them and get them to be a little pancakey. Not that anyone would find that all too interesting. Next better question.
Oh, here we are. Paintbrush, do you think you could beat Baxter in a staring contest?
No, he's a trained professional. Next question.
How do you feel about Kit Kats? They're my favorite.
Awesome. Do you have anything about the game?
Oh, sure. If you won, what would you do with your prize?
Well, of course, Being that I'm not exactly sure what the prize is, I guess I'll have to pass.
All good. Nothing wrong with that. Next up, I vote for Yin Yang to be eliminated.
Of course. Back to nonsense, and good luck, 'cause that's never going to work. I would know.
Chocolate cake or strawberry cake?
Strawberry.
Can viewers make you angry and cook marshmallows on your head?
Yep.
Painty, who was taking care of Baxter while you were on vacation?
I wish I knew.
Are you a paintbrush or a torch? Please explain how your bristles turn into flames if you're not a torch.
They've just kinda always done that, as far back as I remember.
How was getting hit by the fist thingy for the first time?
Very ouchy.
How do you keep your cool? The listeners could really use some tips.
I'm trying to remind myself as we speak. Usually, I'll recognize where the problem is coming from and verbalize it. Like, frustrated, belittled, let down. Sometimes I'll try to be fabulously mindful and remind myself that I am here and present and safe while I breathe in and out. And I remind myself over and over, you're here, you're present, you're safe. And eventually, all that's been working me up feels smaller.
Yeah. Have you paid your taxes?
Oh, that's it! What is with all these questions? I thought this was supposed to be the hard-hitting stuff, the setup to my grand finale. I can't go out like this. It's just, it's disappointment all over again. Let's just call it off.
Oh, Paintbrush. Why are you so mad and very mean and mad all the time?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess I needed that. I can't believe everything I've done in this game has come down to this. Sorry. When you're wrapping up, you want your story to feel like it's mattered. For it to feel special, I guess. Sorry if that doesn't make any sense.
Of course it does. I want my first interview to feel special too. That's why I put extra time into finding the questions with the highest potential for fun.
And fun they are. Hey, for these last few, I'd be down for a little fun if you're down for a little cheesy and heartfelt.
Ooh, meshing up the two. That's smart. Together, they'll help make each other shine.
They always do.
Great. So when did your heart stop being in the game? Did it build up over time, or did you realize it at a specific moment?
Now there's a lovely one. Everything was different this season. I was so ready to use what I've learned last time around. Last season, I remember being so ready to play on my own. The team was nice and all, but I thought they were holding me back. When we merged, I upset my friend and didn't realize what I was leaving. Sure, I had my freedom, but I left behind a part of me I didn't realize I had. We were stronger together, and I didn't appreciate it until I was heading through the portal. So when I finally had the Thinkers, it felt like a second chance. One where I could finally appreciate a new team that I was a part of. That is, until it all came crumbling down. When the Thinkers fell, I knew I didn't have much more in me, because my only home left was back home. You feel?
Yup, and I'm glad you're able to say that. Flipping back to a silly one, out of all this season's contestants, who do you think you could beat in a fight?
Of course! While it would be easy to say someone like Balloon, I'd rather regale you with the most powerful contestant I can beat in a fight. That being the Floor! Sure, he seems like an all-powerful being, but I have taken on his form and now know all of his weaknesses. Watch out, my good friend, for I am unstoppable! And scene!
Whoa! How about, was there anything you think you could have done differently to prevent your elimination? Would the outcome change if you joined Nickel, Balloon, and Bot's team?
Of course! We'd run the game with an iron fist and flaming bristles! But like I said, I made my decision, and I'm ready to live with it. With the Thinkers, we had some great momentum, and I was ready to ride it to the end. It felt right there. Little did I know it'd all burn up. But if I'm gonna go out, I'm glad it was on my own terms, you know?
Of course. And have you ever thought about dyeing your bristles? And what color?
You know, while I love my current style, I'm down to own the pink look. Reclaim it. Ain't gonna let silver hold that one over me anymore.
Woo! And lastly, Paintbrush. What was your favorite team you've been on? Team Epic, the Bright Lights, or the Thinkers?
While they're all great, you can't beat the OG.
Oh, Team Epic?
Nah, the OG fam. That'd be the Bright Lights. I learned a lot about myself there. The Thinkers are great, but there's a reason I'm going home. Those older Bright Light memories are a little less tainted, and I'm excited to make some more.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us today, Paintbrush. I'm honored to start where you end.
And you are nothing less than a rising star, a quick thinker, a dazzling interviewer.
Thanks, Paintbrush. Good luck on your trip back home and the start of your first retirement. And thank you, inanimate audience. Be sure to subscribe for opportunities to have your question read next time. This has been Dan with IPR, signing off.